You know?
Did you meet Rodney Jerkins there?
No, never met him.
Okay.
Never met Rodney. I met Bobby Brown one time, but it was so brief. He probably doesn't remember, you know.
What about Mucho?
I had met Mucho and some of those guys.
Spec? That's a Spec. Sprague?
Sprague, I knew, but Sprague was working at the studio. You talking about Sprague? Yeah, but I'm talking about the people from Mucho and that other guy, Daryl, whatever his name was. I had met them in New York because I remember Gene had them staying at this place in like 50th between 9th and 10th Avenue. He had gotten I don't know if it was an apartment or whatever, and they were staying there. And I think they wanted me to write something for them, and they sent me over there. I remember going over there.
Oh,
I didn't do any writing. I went over there, and Mucho was there, and the guy Daryl was there.
Okay, Daryl Diesel, yeah.
But I don't remember doing anything with them. I didn't end up doing these. I don't even know, when I think back now, I don't know why I went over there.
Okay. But yes, Sprague was in the studio. But what about John Marie? John Marie
was there. Sprague was there. Earl. And speaking of this whole CMOS, okay, people all on CMOS. Teddy Riley was taking CMOS in the 90s because Earl used to make the CMOS drink for him, okay? Because Earl is Caribbean, okay? Earl and another guy, I can't think of the other guy's name. Two Caribbean guys. The other guy was his engineer. I don't know why I can't think of his name.
He wasn't.
And Earl wasn't an engineer. Earl was more like a PA assistant to the engineer, something like that.
Okay.
But he was a funny guy. He was listen, all I did was do a lot. That's why, it's so funny. That's why probably a lot of people don't know I'm as serious of a person as I am, because I love to laugh. I was always laughing and, finding something funny. So a lot of funny shit, trust me.
Yeah. Yeah. So my questions were that if you let me see, your top 10 favorite songs. So if we started that you've recorded, so if we what would make your top 10 when you think of all the songs that you've sort of recorded that's been out there?
Well, I have to put my first song there, Hey Boy. Even though, I was so young. And I just want to say that a guy played the song on he's a DJ. His name is Easy Mo B. He played it, I don't know, sometime during the pandemic or after the pandemic. Everybody
Not
was
Easy
doing
Mo B that did the production for Biggie.
Yeah, him. He's a DJ now. He's a huge DJ. He still produces, but he's switched over into the DJ lane. And this man got records. One day he showed on his thing how many records that he had. The man, he knows a lot of music. But to make a long story short, he played the Hey Boy, and he played the other side. He didn't play the commercial side. He played the rough side. And I said, Lord have mercy. I know God was with me. I said, when I listened to that, I said, why did they release that rough one? That, sometimes when you writing a song and you don't have all the lyrics and everything yet, or you might have one part of it, but you don't have the other part. It's very rough. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to find your way. And I just remember when I was at Boy Jarvis' house that day, and he played, and I said, hey, boy, I got just what you want, baby. And then the other part of the music would come, and then I would try to figure out like what I was going to do in there. And Lord have mercy, they ended up keeping everything that I did, and I say, yes, that's one of my favorite songs because it's my first song. And I believe the Holy Spirit was there with me because I wasn't as polished as I am today. You know what I mean? But God let it come out,
Go ahead, boy. What's number 2?
You hear that rough side version? It's rough, baby. Even by my own ears, okay? But other than that, I want to say, again, I have to go back to these same songs that I'm trying to finish this album with. And like I say, when I was working with Teddy, a lot of the songs had to do with what we needed, like when we worked for Starpoint, what Starpoint was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when I worked with the Neptunes, after me getting to know Pharrell, you know, he just got a sense of me. You know, he's a guy that picks up. He has a sensibility where he's able to pick things up. Mm. He got a sense of me, and after us going back and forth for a while, and then he finally brought those tracks to When We're There, Before We Kiss Tonight, Turn Out the Lights, and there was a couple of other songs. There was another song called Let Me Take You to Heaven, and another song. And I redid both of those songs, you know, after the pandemic. I was able to get a couple of equipment, a new mic, and, you know, so I can do my recording here. You know, I have the Pro Logic, you know what I'm saying? So I do that. I'm able to record, you know, they give me the track, you know, same way I've been doing it all along. I put my ideas down. But I recently reworked some of the other songs, you know, I've evolved, you know, despite the fact that it seemed like my career after I worked with the Neptunes, seemed like my career cut off after that, you know, a person that was doing so much, you know what I mean? I didn't really do a lot. And maybe because a lot of people thought I was going to do with them, I don't know. But the point is that those songs are most precious to me because when they were given to me, it wasn't about, this is what you need and you need to do this. It was just organic, what I felt, and I just wrote what I felt, and to me, that's the most organic. Not saying that you can't, you know, get an idea from a producer or a record label or tailor make a song for a certain artist, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because they already have a brand and a style already, you know what I'm saying? But when you write something for yourself, it's truly organic because it's just you sharing your own feelings raw. No one has projected anything else on it, which projection can work. Like, you know, people working together, it can always make it sweeter. But sometimes when you just do it yourself, it's just you. And that's why I put those songs out, because I want people to know who I am. Yeah. You know, yes, it's good to you and that, but that's not all of who I am, you know. And, and the fact that I never did get a chance to do the album and all those different opportunities, people never got to really feel the full scope of who Tammy Lucas is, you know.
Yeah. I mean, and as I said, that's I mean, as I said, we'll talk more about, you know, the direction for, I mean, if you think about it right now, where are you when it comes to finally getting a Tammy Lucas album? Are you still looking for producers to work alongside you to sort of redo some of the music that you've already written to, or what's the state of things?
All I need is the money. That's where I'm at. I'm telling you, I don't need no ideas. I got all ideas. I already have the songs, okay? It's especially for the stuff that I want to do. The tracks are already there. You know, for a long time, I was hoping that Pharrell would turn back. He promised, blah, 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 blah. It didn't happen. I can't wait on him. I'm my whole lifetime going on, okay? I don't know what the reason is. I'm not going to hold anything against him. I still love him. There's another thing people don't realize. I love Teddy and I love Pharrell because they're my brothers, okay? Whether everything worked out or not, it doesn't matter, okay? We made a lot of beautiful music together that is a part of my soul that I love, whether the 99 people heard it or one person heard it, okay? Yeah. You know, that's what it is with certain things. And I just say, I don't need anything but money right now, because you need money to where people are today. There was a time where you could call somebody and be like, hey, could you do this? We're not living in that time now. People need to be paid, and especially musicians and people in the music industry. First of all, I don't even have that many. The contacts that I have, they're not working. The Teddy Riley and the Pharrell, the contacts that I have with people who really have means to do it, they don't want to do it, or that's not working. So the other people, I have to cultivate new relationships. And the thing is that when you have money, you don't have to cultivate anything. You call in who you want, you ask them what their price is, and you pay them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big girl now. I don't need Teddy or the record company and nobody else to hire this engineer or to hire this person to do whatever they need to be done, you know? And as far as like some of the Neptune songs, they don't need to be redone over. I realize now I can have them mastered and mixed properly, and they can be put up. I can record right up, because that's how good the tracks are. I can re-record. They don't have to be redone over. And there's sort of jazzy and R&B type thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jazzy R&B, hip-hop, which was going on in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? A very good mix of all of that. So yeah, I'm in my own lane. And like I say, a lot of producers, they know me from the things that I've done with other producers. And so when they send me stuff, they think of me in that mind, because they don't know the full scope of a Tammy Lucas. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said I put the songs out, and I really expected to do even more. Like, I don't know, I expected people just to call me and be like, hey, we're going to help you do it. But you know, it's a lot going on in the world today. So people are, you know.
But I mean, I mean, if an engineer or producer said, you know, let's work together. And yeah, I'm not gonna charge you. I'll do the music for you. I mean, does that work?
The thing is that I don't need any music done. What I need is a technical engineer. I already have the producers, the songs produced.
Yeah.
And see, that's another thing too, you have to be careful with as a singer, like I am. You know, a lot of producers, when you work with them, they want to get out their sound. And that's what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? But I don't want to get into that with them, okay? And I don't even need that at this juncture. Well, at this juncture, all I need is funding, because I'm telling you, I already have the songs, I already have them produced, rewritten. Well, I say they're beautiful. I like them a lot, and I believe that other people, if they like those songs, they'll like these too.
Hey, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you love what you watched, there's over 100 artists that we've interviewed, so please check out the videos. Remember to like, share, how not unsubscribe. Or better still, become a member of Halftime Chat and get exclusive videos ahead of time. But thanks for watching. Take care.